think we're all up and running. Yay! So it's that. I gotta get a couple other things pulled up here. A couple other things pulled up here. And we are live. Yay! That's set up. That's going. That's going. Alright. Go over to Facebook and I'm going to share this out to a couple spots before we start into this. Oh, wait, not that one. Come on. Me and technology sometimes. How's it going, everyone? Give me a couple seconds. Of course, as soon as I go live, Dispatch wants to get a hold of me. I'm trying to share this. Right post. Now I'll see what Dispatch wants before we get into this. Dispatch. Where is Russellville? It's about 450 miles from me. It'll be a while before I met you. No, so sure. Parked at the Relubs in Searcy, Arkansas. So, bear with me a second, Dispatch. Just trying to get a hold of me. So where is Russellville from where I sit? This is the joys of trucking, and everything kinda 80 miles. Woohoo. Okay. Let's see what he says. Alright. So, yeah, it looks like I'll be doing a repower here in a minute. So just sitting here, so that's going to be interesting. So today we're going to talk about what the cost is for you when you live out of your truck. This is especially aimed at the drivers or people that looking at coming into the trucking industry. That way you kind of know what to expect when you get out here on the road with your trainer. That way you kind of can plan out your expenses and realize how much money it takes to actually kind of live as a truck driver. So, kind of just waiting to hear back from Dispatch on this. So a couple basic things real quick. For showers and stuff out here on the road, we get free showers. As long as at most places it's 50 gallons or every 75 gallons, you get a free shower. You as a student wouldn't have to worry about hopefully coming out of pocket for a shower, as long as your trainer lets you use their fuel card to redeem your shower. If not, you're looking at some of the no-name truck stops. I've seen as little as $5 for a shower. Most your TA, Petro, Lubs, Pilot, Flying J, you're looking between, I think it's like $13 to $15 for a shower. So even if your trainer decides to say, hey, no, you're not redeeming one of my shower credits, you got to pay for it yourself. That way you know what to expect. Hopefully your trainer's not going to be that big of an a-hole about it, but just so you know that what could happen. Um, so, um, far as laundry out here, if you've never done laundry yourself, make sure you do laundry before you get out here. Understand how to work a washing machine and a dryer. You'd be surprised at the number of people that have never operated either. Um, as far as cost, you're looking at $1.75 to $2.75 for wash per load, and then it's kind of the same price for um, dryer. So you're looking at anywhere from two. You're looking at $5 to $6 per full load for washer and dryer. Now you gotta understand on that is you're talking 45 minutes for washer, 45 minutes for dryer. Um, you're not going to have time, and there's not going to be enough washing machines and dryers for you to kind of separate everything out. Um, so you're going to have to learn how to just wash everything together. Now you can probably get about two machines. You start going 4 to 5 machines, you're going to piss off some other truck drivers. But then you're looking at 20 or 30 bucks on laundry. And also when you're with your trainer, make sure to let them know before you run out of um, clean clothes. So that way we can plan, you can stop and get it taken care of before you're completely out. Because once you start, especially for say at Prime or anywhere you go, and you start running as a team, there's not going to be a lot of downtime. So you're going to have to learn how to manage and plan ahead to do your laundry. So now we're going to kind of go into food expenses out here. A lot of people don't realize how expensive food costs are. And in these truck stops, how much you can go through real quick. One of my good friends, his name's Mr.Sinnizter, the trucker, did up a video where he saved up all his receipts for 1 month and kind of reviewed it all, kind of talked about it. So in a couple minutes here, we're going to kind of dig into his video. We're going to do a live reaction to it. I see we're starting to get some people jumping in here. So thanks for everyone for coming in. We're just kind of doing the basic, the cost of living as what it costs to survive out here in a truck. If you have any questions or anything, feel free to ask at any time. I'll be more glad to help you out along the way. um, so it's kind of scary, especially alright for Prime. You come in as a PSD student, you get $200 a week while you're on the trainer's truck to survive off of. Now, they tell you do not plan on using that for any back home expenses, anything that you have going on back home, your phone bill, anything like that, because you're going to need that to survive. As you're going to see in Sin's video, that you can go through a lot of money real quick depending on how you eat, how much snacks you buy, and everything else that you go through. And that's just on food. That's not if you're sitting down somewhere and you want to go to the movie theater. Then again, that's not your laundry. That's not showers. If your trainer's not letting you use his fuel card to get showers or his points card, that's nothing else. This is really just talking about your food expense. It can get out of hand real quick. That's why I always highly recommend to students to stay away from the buffets and everything else. So, take a nice little chug of this Mountain Dew, and then we're going to get into Sinister's video. Alright. So, link to Sinister's video, and there's just where it's at. To his video and to the channel, if you're coming in from YouTube, It is down below in the description. Direct link to him. So we are going to get into it. This is also something I promised Sinister. We're going to kind of be working a lot together on stuff. So you're going to kind of see a lot more collab stuff as we go forward. So here we go.
Y'all, top of the morning, it's your boy Sinister. I hope everybody feeling good, feeling great, feeling blessed, working hard to be successful. If you're new to this channel, we got some business we need to handle. Be sure to hit that subscribe button right here in the corner. Tap.
As I said, down below in the description of the video on YouTube is a link to his channel. So that way, make sure if you haven't subscribed to my channel or his channel, be sure to do that. Show some kindness.
Push it. Press it. Did you push it? Did you press it? Did you tap it? I believe you. I believe you. I know you rock with me. I know you rock with me. Appreciate the love. Make sure that you hit that notification button so you'll be notified when I drop brand new videos. Alright, y'all. Let's get into the video this morning. How everybody doing today? It's March 21st.
So, recorded this in March. Title of the video, if you're actually just searching for it, it's Truck Stop Food Expenses. But here we go.
2019. I'm currently sitting at a TA in Morris, Illinois. I gotta go deliver this.
Kind of side note, if you ever end up at that TA in Morris, Illinois, it's off of I-80. I forgot the exit number. It's the area I grew up in. Go into our place. They've got a hell of desserts in there. And if you feel like a food challenge, they even got a challenge burger in there. So I highly recommend that as one of the few stops to kind of check out here out on the road. Great atmosphere. Great. They take care of all the drivers in there. Boatload of parking. Store's kind of a little bit on the older side, but that restaurant kicks ass. So here we go.
So I said, let me go ahead and do this video before I pull off and go drop my load off. Now, for a lot of you drivers that's home, that's watching YouTube videos of trucking, coming out here in the trucking industry, even for a lot of y'all that's out here trucking, maybe you never really noticed it, but I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna help everybody notice it. Those that want to be like, yo, that's deep. So when you coming out here and you new, let me talk to all the drivers that's coming out in the industry. Excuse me, y'all, I just actually woke up. When you come out here in the industry, your first year, you know, you're gonna do your truck. You're gonna go to truck school. You're gonna do your training. You're gonna probably have a loan with the truck school. You know, bills probably gonna be backed up. You're gonna be at a company you're really not making that much money, but you got to get your experience in. You're not. Some of y'all are gonna go and be at good companies off the start. A lot of y'all are gonna go to companies where it's like, ugh. But
and that's true. You might not always be able to get into your number one choice of companies when you go out and apply to get out into trucking. Maybe you're on your second, your third, your fourth, fifth choice. Maybe you're at somewhere that you really just do not like. Understand what your experience is to get out the door. Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do to get out here. So,
at the end of the day, remember, you're not signing a long-term contract. Get your experience. After you get your year in, you go ahead and you can move on.
Correct. Even at Prime, you're not stuck for that 1 year contract. You can bounce out before your 1 year. You're just going to have to pay for the cost of the schooling, which is a lot cheaper than what most companies, third-party companies, charge for their schooling. So just keep that in mind. So if you got somewhere that you can get into that's paying 60, 80 cents a mile, and they're like, hey, I need you to get 6 months OTR experience, sometimes you kind of just got to bite the bullet and just jump out of your contract. But I do highly recommend that you at least give your first company that you go to at least 1 year experience, so that way it'll help you out.
Sometimes you can just get 6 months experience and end up at a good company because they'll take you. So while you out here and you're on training, you're going to be eating at the truck stop. You're gonna be eating fast food, Burger King, McDonald's, Wendy's, Subways, uh, probably Starbucks, getting coffee from the coffee machine at the truck stop. Um,
Kind of side note on that. Some trainers are going to have a fridge and microwave and some stuff in the truck. Sometimes they'll cook. Um, Sometimes they'll have room for you if they stop somewhere so that way you can keep some groceries like some lunch meat and stuff on the truck. It's not guaranteed that that's going to happen. You might end up in a trainer's truck who does not have a fridge or anything, so you will be living off of some type of truck stop food, either whether you can manage to live off of ramen or something like that, or into living off of truck stop food. So
hot dogs, buying soda, juice, tater chips, snacks. Let me think. Honey buns, donuts, cakes, all you're gonna probably be eating at all the fast food places, mom and pop trucks, mom and pop restaurants at truck stops. You're gonna probably buy soda, Gatorade juice and stuff like that. Now, being out here and spending money at these truck stops will vacuum clean your pocket. And shout out to my brother-in-law Jeff, because he was the one who came up with this slogan. He said, stay out of the truck stops, because the truck stops is vacuum cleaners for a trucker's pocket. When you come out here and you go in these truck stops is designed to vacuum clean your money right up out your pocket. And it sure will if you don't have self-control. And if you're a person with that spontaneous spending habit, like as soon as you get money, you got to spend it. You can't hold it because you got a hot pocket. Oh man, I got money. It's sitting. I got to spend it. You out here and you splurging, then when you...
and that is so true that these truck stops, the price on everything is so jacked up and through the roof. Not only on the food, but they still put toys and cool stuff and all this other stuff out for you to look at. Your best bet is go and do your business, get out. Do not waste your money on some of the stupid stuff at truck stops because it is ridiculous.
Get off of training, you stop at Joplin, Oak Grove, Iowa 80, Kinley, these big truck stops that got all the pretty chrome and all of that. Okay, I did all the chrome in the beginning also. So I'm not even going to sit here and knock y'all with that. Because, you want to ride and you want your truck to look nice. You excited. You want to look nice. You want to ride and be proud because you worked hard to get to where you at. And that's what I did with my truck.
Kind of speaking on that, if you are a company driver, especially your first, I'll call it 6 months, stay away from buying chrome and all that other stuff, accessories for the truck. Focus on getting stuff that you need, not want. Like getting yourself your own refrigerator, your own microwave, stuff like that before you get into making your truck all shiny and pretty.
At Warner, I did my truck at night like that. I never did my truck at Tribe like that because I didn't stay long enough. Then, even when I went back tonight after Tribe, I just threw on the same lug nuts that I had from when I was running out of Memphis. When I went up to Mid-Star, I don't know if I did my truck up. I don't think I did that KW up. And now I'm on the operator and I have a Volvo. I haven't even done nothing to the truck as far as like polishing rims. No, I have not done none of that. I think I am because my little brother Red K Hauler is on his truck like that, like with the lug nuts and getting the rims cleaned and stuff like that. So, my little brother inspired me like, yo, Sin, you gotta be proud of riding. I'm like, all right, I got you. So anyway, gotta eat your money up, buying chrome. buying chrome. I spent tons of money on chrome out here in the beginning as a company driver. But the first thing you want to do is, while you out here, you got to find ways to save money once you get off your trainer's truck. You know, I got me a coffee maker. I just made my own coffee this morning. And, okay, now I just saved myself maybe $2. And this is what you're going to want to do. Some companies you go to ain't going to have refrigerators in the truck. Now I got to buy a new refrigerator because, as y'all probably know, my refrigerator just went out. I only had it for a year. Now I got to get a new refrigerator. So, anyway, dealing with being out here, you might not be getting paid good money in the beginning. Then you got rent. You maybe got mortgage. You got a car note. You got car insurance. You got probably child support. You probably got, you know, the insurance from the company. You live in a high tax bracket state. What else? Electric bill, water bill. Might have to pay alimony. You know, that stuff racks up. And then being out here and you gotta eat every day. And then you might be eating 3 times a day. Maybe 4 times a day. Maybe you're a person who get up, have breakfast, grab some snacks in the middle of the day, grab some lunch, then when you shut down, you have a big dinner, then you go into bed. And you repeat in the cycle. So, on that note, let me show y'all what can happen to y'all. I saved these receipts because I knew I was going to eventually do this video.
And it's scary the amount of receipts that you've actually, if you save up all your receipts and go through it for the for a month on how much money. But you're gonna see, he did it, and this was what you can. If you don't really pay attention, you can blow through your money real quick.
And I got some food receipts I saved, and I wanted to show y'all. I got some numbers I wrote down because I know a lot of y'all might watch videos, and a lot of people out here say, eat in your truck, eat in your truck, eat in your truck. Save money, save money. As an owner-operator, eat in your truck. As a company driver, get food for your truck. Put food on your truck. You know, go to Walmart. Buy stuff for the truck. Buy your snacks from Walmart. Buy your juice, your soda from Walmart or whatever. But now, what if you can't do that? What if you don't got a refrigerator? You know, I done bought, what's that refrigerator I used to get? Oh man, I can't think of the name of it. What is it? You'll see. It's like $140. It's a cooler, and that thing don't last. If it ain't cold in your truck, it don't really keep your stuff cool like a fridge.
Yes, beware of those inside the truck stops. They've got like I don't remember the names are. There are fridge-like things, but they're designed as coolers. Two reasons why to avoid those. One is they don't have Freon or anything in them. They're just a fan and circulate. They'll keep it cooler, but it will not keep food cold. Like if you go to get lunch meat and all that, it'll go bad. The other part too is even on the there are ones where it does look like a cooler. I forgot what the name of it is. That's like saying I can't remember. I don't use it, but stay away from those because if you actually read the packaging on them, they are not meant for long-term use. They're meant for like a road trip, maybe 2 or 3 days max. Several truck drivers have had the issue where the plug will melt and catch fire. So stay away from those. And what will happen is that happens. You call up the company complaining about it, and they'll ask you, well, where are you using it? And if you say in a truck, they're like, it's not designed for that. It actually even says that on it. I think in the manual, not to be used for continuous use. So make sure you stay away from those. Spend the money and get a real fridge. Even if you just go to Walmart and get a cheap fridge, I think the cheap fridge at Walmart's like $110. Those are a lot better off than wasting your money on something that really is not meant for keeping your food cool.
And that's the thing, not having the fridge out here and you gotta always eat out, it's hard. So, here's one set of receipts. These receipts I'm showing you is just from 1 month of eating out and spending money at a truck stop. One set. Here's the second. Right? Look at that. Right? Now, I had to do 3 separate paper clips because it was just too much. So, now let's put it together. Right? Look at that. This was from 2017. I saved these receipts. I have found them in my luggage bag on my bed at the top. This is just a whole month from August of 2017 because I wrote the dates on the top. So look at that. So that's how many receipts I have. So, I took the time out last night. I added all this stuff up for y'all. Now, in 1 month, I spent $1,117.69. That's what all of this adds up. That's including tips. Or if tips when I went and ate.
And that's a big thing to keep in. And remember that even on your food costs and all that, you sit down at one of the restaurants at TA or Petro, you're going to at least give a couple dollars tips too. So that's more money on top of the food bill coming out. So August had 31 days in it. So we're going to take his amount, which I haven't seen his full video. He might have done this. 11, 17, 69 divided by 31. So, just on a daily thing, he spent just over $36.05 a day. And that's actually on the cheap end.
At Country Pride or a buffet, you need $2 tip, $5 tip, $10 tip, $3 tips. I added all that up. So in 1 month, all of this right here is worth $1,117.69. Now, let's play with some numbers. Let's say you spend this same amount for 12 months consistently. That would be $13,412.28 in 1 year. How much would it be in 2 years?
So kind of keep that in mind and sit there and think about if you're looking at these jobs that are, hey, we'll guarantee $50,000 a year. If you're eating out of the truck, you're losing 13 grand, and that's on the cheap side a year. Just on food for it to be eaten out here. Something to keep in mind.
$6,824.56. And hold on, y'all. Yo, Jacob, let me call you right back. All right. Shout out to my boy Jacob from Prime. So in 2 years, like I was saying, you would spend $26,824.56. In 3 years, you keep spending that same consistent $1,117.69 each month for 12 months. In 3 years, you would spend $40,236.84 in 4 years eating like this. In 3 years, it will be $40,236.84. In 4 years, you would spend $53, $53,649.12 in 4 years. Spending $1,117.69 a month for 12 months. So the first year, $13,412.28. For 2 years, $26,824.56. 3 years, $40,236.84. And in 4 years, that will add up to $53,649.12. Eating out. Just some food for thought. But if you like this video, y'all, be sure to leave your comments down below. Hit that thumbs up button. If this helped you out, I will be dropping a lot more video. As y'all notice, I've been dropping more videos.
All right. Hey, Mark. McDonald's dollar menu? Yeah, you could live off of McDonald's dollar menu. Kind of crappily, and then watch your salt levels go through the roof. But let me switch this back over. All right. So, as he kind of broke it down, on his cost at $11,000, you're looking at breaking that down, or $1,100. That would be down to $36 a day on food and drinks, and that actually is on the cheaper side. A lot of people don't realize how expensive it is to live out here in a truck, especially if you don't pay for your own, if you don't get a fridge, microwave, and stuff like that. So kind of keep that in mind. And again, that was just literally his food cost. That is not his laundry, showers, even reserve parking and all that. That all comes out of your money. So living out here as a truck driver, especially for your first year when you don't know what the hell you're getting into, can get real bad real quick. So, alright, keep that in mind. Still is dispatch getting with me. I guess I gotta repower a load, so I gotta catch some sleep. So I will catch you guys later. Thanks for tuning in. If you're on the way out, make sure you hit that subscribe and like button. Talk to you later.